Welcome to the Morocco Desert Challenge 2018, the fastest growing rally raid in the world. It's the 10th edition. We go from coast to coast in Morocco. We have 702 participants this year from 25 countries. We start off in the south at Plage Blanche and then through 8 stages along the eastern border of the country. We travel towards the North Saidia. No road sections here, only special stages. And this wonderful square in Agadir hosts the scrutineering. We talk to organizer Gert Toussaint.
Gert Toussaint, een jaar lang hard gewerkt.
Gert Toussaint, you've worked very hard for this, and here it is. It's fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, it looks very good, isn't it? We had to squeeze them a bit because we have a bit more competitors than last year. Last year we had 475, and now we have 702, which is an increase by 40%. So that's impressive. It's good to start after that year of preparation, I guess. And everybody looks good, everybody seems relaxed. Well, if you have a year to prepare a week of racing, then you can do things well. And the people working for us, volunteers, are all the same people as last year, so everybody knows exactly what to do.
Zondag de eerste proef.
Sunday first stage, I think you're looking forward to that. Yes, very much so. I can't wait to hear the brute force of all those cars, and especially the racing trucks. We have 30 racing trucks this year. It's going to be incredible. And then we're off to scrutineering to verify the machines.
Well,
we're here for the Morocco Desert Challenge. Here we technical scrutineering. We verify safety measures on the cars, the roll cages, the seats, the belts. But we also check the equipment of the drivers, their overalls and their helmets. Plenty of trucks, cars, but also side-by-side vehicles, the so-called SSVs. One of them is piloted by Herman Pene, CEO of title sponsor Rimax.
Kijk hier om je heen hier in dit
Everywhere you look here and everybody you see Rimax. You're fully implicated in this, aren't you? Oh yes, we're fully in it. Even I heard from people getting off the airplane. They saw people wearing hats and shirts and flags from Rimax, and that means that everybody is really living this rally to the fullest. And that is very cool. In the buggy category, Javier Herrador wants to take revenge for last year.
Well, I won the first stage last year and I broke on the second one, so I hope at least to finish the second stage that I didn't get the last year, and also I think like all the competitors here, the goal is to win now, so it would be perfect for me, for my brand and for my company to win all the stages and win the race.
We heard a lot about this really good atmosphere, nice relationships between the teams. So that's all we will be facing, and we are really happy that we can be here and to test the track. And of course, it's a race, so we want to make some nice standing. That's why we are here as well.
Now we're almost ready. We just have to speak with last year's winner, Thomas Radnicek.
It's the best race in the world, simply.
And here we are at Plage Blanche for the prologue.
Gert,
if you look at this, the 10th edition, this is very impressive, isn't it? It's incredible. It's like a dream. It's incredible. You've worked a year very hard. This rally has grown a lot since the beginning. A good result after all the work. Yeah, well, when we in 2008, the first bivouac in Libya, we were only 30. And now it's this. I can't find the words. start off with the prologue, 77 kilometers around Plage Blanche. Wonderful scenery for the prologue of the 2018 Morocco Desert Challenge. Prologue 77 kilometers and 33 of them are so-called WRC stages, 15 kilometers through a canyon, and then we end with 20 kilometers on the beach. This is Belgian Olivier Shane, finished in third in 2017. He's one of those trunk riders, as they call them, riders that do it without assistance, and it's a tough start for all of them. 102, another Belgian, Gilles van der Weyen, third in 2016. Dutchman Michael Smits had a good debut in the Dakar this year and a good start here as well. He takes second time here in the prologue around Plage Blanche. And this is the stage winner on his KTM, Portuguese rider Mario Patrão. Hi, I'm Mario Patrão. I'm from Portugal. I won the first stage here in the Morocco Desert Challenge. It wasn't an easy stage. You had to keep your head with it. Difficult navigation once in a while. But it's a good start of the rally of this year. And I hope to continue like this and ride a good rally until the end. Frenchman Philippe Hérault, 9th in the prologue. And here are the standings in the bike category. Victory then for Patrão from Smits, then Van der Weyen. And Wijnhoven and Sching complete the top 5. Matthew Thisdall in an excellent 8th position. This is last year's winner Tomáš Oretníček and co-driver David Kriphall in their very impressive Ford Ranger. Of course, the Czech driver wants to win this year as well, and he takes very hard from the word go. And here we are on the beach already. Oretníček is supposed to drive a bit to the left there, but he keeps this right route. He's speeding towards the finish, and then he goes horribly wrong. Unfortunately, they're not injured.
A very sad day for you. You had a high-speed crash, well, inside of the finish. But we are lucky that you are standing here like this. When you see the car, it must have been terrible.
It was terrible, but at the beginning was great. The stage was great. I enjoyed a lot. This was really, I was very fast. There was some tricky navigation, but David did it well. So I think that the time was very good, and at the end on the plage we go straight, really flat out. 180 was the maximum speed, and then I see the sign of the finish. I go directly to this, but there was a huge step, and in full speed we crashed to this step, and the car was rolling maybe, I don't know, 130 meters. Somebody say 5 times, somebody say 7 times. I have no idea. And that's it. That's over.
7 times he rolled, Thomas. It's the end of his rally, obviously, but we're very happy that he's unscathed. Here's Dutchman Mike Willems in his Toyota, one of the outsiders for a podium finish through one of the multiple water splashes there, and he finishes in 6th in the prologue. A very experienced duo here, father and son, Imsco, Erwin and Olivier, through some of the splashes, and they finish in 4th in this opening stage. But the stage win goes to this man with his new midget buggy, Michiel Becks. I can only be happy here if you arrive here with a new car and you immediately win the first stage. So I'm very happy. How was it? Well, we had to fight a bit. We didn't do to the fullest. I think the car can go quicker, but some of the water splashes, the water came in through the car. I think my pockets were full of water at the end. He's the Rimax team, Toyota. Vincent Thijs and Tom de Leeuw. A good start to the rally for them as well. They end up in 5th in the prologue. Portuguese driver Paulo Ferreira through the wonderful scenery in his Toyota. Came very close to winning the stage. He only was 7 seconds short. And here's a Danish flag, big on the Toyota of Jazz Monk, finishing 3rd in the stage. There are some 30 side-by-side vehicles, SSVs. It's an affordable way to start in rallying. They're easy to maintain as well, but as you can see, some of them don't have a windscreen, and in some of the water splashes that's a bit of a disadvantage. First of the SSVs on the opening stage, the number 407 of Pelle and Karana Moons. They finish in 9th overall in the car category being led by Bex from Ferreira and Monk. And then it's time for the impressive racing truck. Some 30 of these monsters at the start, and here's last year's winner and 2016 winner Martin van der Brink. At the steering wheel in the middle, his son Mitchell. Navigating them is Wouter de Graaf. Yet Huzink wants to win this one as well this year. He had a good Dakar this year. And not so good start to the rally here though. Only 7th in the prologue. Alice Leprage with his Tatra. Very good start for him. Not easy through the water splashes there. It's very spectacular, as is the beach section here with William de Groot in his DAF. And this is the winner of the prologue, Janus van Kasteren.
Ik denk dat voor mij een voordeel is dat ik Dakar.
Yeah, I think it's an advantage. I just did the Dakar, and I know that tomorrow we have a very narrow bit. And last 2 years I was there stuck behind the others. I really had to stand still and wait. So now I didn't want to do that. So you attacked very hard. Yeah, I think I didn't have much margin. Another Tatra for Thomas Vratny, finishing in 5th in the prologue. And those water splashes were difficult for some, not so the beach section though. You could get very wet. Just ask Jos Janssen and René Henkes. Here are the standings in the truck category. Van Kasteren leading from Le Prize and last year's winner Van den Brink. And as important as keeping the mechanical bit of the cars and the trucks together is keeping in shape for the drivers. An excellent bivouac awaits them every evening. Probably one of the best bivouacs in the whole of the world of rally raids. Back in the Morocco Desert Challenge, day 2, the longest stage of the rally immediately, 477 kilometers towards Touzonine. Remember, no road sections in the Morocco Desert Challenge, only special stages. And this is a very fast one. Day 2 then, 477 kilometers. The organizers have slightly changed the opening bit of this stage because of the damage to the canyon that was used in the prologue. It was impossible for a bike to get through there. It wasn't an easy beginning of the stage with some low-hanging mist coming out of the sea, but Michael Smits did a good stage anyway.
In the beginning was het heel moeilijk met de mist.
In the beginning it was a bit difficult because of the fog, so I had to stop a couple of times, take off my glasses and all that. That made navigating difficult as well. I made some big mistakes, but after that the roads were clean and very rideable. It was a good stage. Mario Portrao wins the stage and keeps the lead. He has a 10-minute lead now. And maybe a bit to his own surprise, Frenchman Duong Nguyen Qua, Vietnamese roots for the man. He's now in 2nd overall. So Portrao leading from Qua, Michael Smits in 3rd, then Wijnhoven, Van der Weyen, Chris Barrick in 8th, and Graham Young in 10th. Off to the car category then, an impressive start for the cars as well on Plage Blanche. 2 at the time, always a spectacular sight. This is Czech driver Boris Vaculik in his Ford F-150. Very good day for him. He gains 8 places in the overall standings and he climbs up to 8th. And a good day for Frenchman Marc Bonafou as well. He gains 39 spots even.
Aujourd'hui on s'est régalé, c'était une belle spéciale.
Yeah, we had lots of fun today. It was a very beautiful stage.
Ça a bien été.
We had a good navigation. It was a great stage. Patrick and Lucas Martin here in the Tarek buggy. They climb up to 7th. And here's the new leader of the rally, Danish Dynamite Jazz Monk in his Toyota. 3rd in the stage, but he takes the lead overall. Experienced Belgian driver Jackie Lohmans here. Climbs up to 3rd and he's only 1 minute and 44 behind the leader. And Portuguese driver Paulo Ferreira still at the front as well. He's in 4th now.
It was a long and hard stage today.
Yeah. Very hard and very long stage, but it's normal. No? It's typical from the Morocco, no? And we do a very good stage.
And here's the stage winner, the Dunby of Belgium, Stefan Henrard, and he becomes 2nd overall.
It was a nice stage. It was very long, the longest of the rally. So. Of course, with my experience from Dakar, I know how to manage these long stages. I know it's not necessary to have maximum attack in the beginning. You need to find a good rhythm and also stay with the good rhythm the whole day. This is the key.
Not an easy day, a long day for the small SSVs like the one from Herman Pena in his Rimax Can-Am. Still, they gained some positions. This is the leader in the SSV category, Frenchman Philippe Pinchedet.
Beaucoup de kilomètres.
Yeah, it was a lot of kilometers today, wasn't it? This morning at the beach, it was 25 kilometers full gas with a throttle, and those Can-Ams don't go very fast. But these beautiful roads for the SSV. But in these small cars like this, it isn't easy. The standings then in the car category with Monk leading from Harar and Lohmans. Pinchedet is 1st of the SSV in 12th. 30 race trucks here. And key in this stage is tire pressure. Lower tire pressure gives you more grip, but might damage the tires quickly. You drive with the growth on the beach section, and problems for the leader. Van Kasteren has a problem with the wheel bearing at the front of his truck, and he loses over 3 hours and he drops to 23rd. Hungarian Karoli Fazekas here, climbing up to 14th with his Scania. Dutchman Frank Tilburg had a tough day like everybody, but still he's in 15th now with his stuff. Driving with Belgian Van Hayden here, and as you can see it's pretty flat, but when you look at the drivers, they're still shaking though. You have to be in an excellent physical condition to cope with these. Good stage for them, up to 7th, and a good stage for Dutchman Voerman as well. 2nd in the stage, and he's now 2nd overall as well, and he's only 6 minutes 32 behind the leader. Experienced Belgian Igor Bowens with his brand new Iveco truck. He gains 12 spots, he's up to 6th now. Really wants to do well in this rally. Bowens really loves this event. Portuguese Amazon truck driver Elisabetta Jacinto gaining 21 spots here, up to 5th. And Alice Leprice, not the best of stages, losing 20 minutes, but still in the top 3. And the bit of a catastrophe for Thomas Vratny though, with the Astana truck, losing over 3 hours. Martin van den Brink uses all his experience to get to the front, playing with the tire pressure and attacking very hard.
Je kunt aan de banden zien dat je...
Looking at the tires, you're attacking very hard. Yeah, I think we could do another 100 kilometers in these. You just drop the pressure with 2 bars and then you can get everything through. Well, it's not really pleasant to drive, but it has results. Just look around, there's only 2 trucks in the bivouac here. And here's the standings, Van den Brink leading then from Voerman and Leprice. And then the gaps become gradually bigger towards the end of the top 10. And after such a long day, the drivers, riders and all the personnel can take a well-deserved rest. There's a very warm welcome in the bivouac. This is the end of the first episode. See you soon for the second one.